In Word, there's a couple of nifty features like dictate, focus on text. These are the things that I'm going to cover in this podcast. Welcome, my name's Analir Pisani from AZ Solutions. I also do face-to-face training in Sydney, Australia. So you might be working on a Word document, and if you're like me where you do everything on your own, you've got no one to cross-check your work, cross-check whatever you're writing, you're blogging. So sometimes it's nice if you can type something up and then have it be read back to you. And this is a feature that is available in Word. You do need to have Office 365, so the version like with the subscription. In order for the microphone to work, you'll also need to make sure you're connected to the internet for it to work properly for you. When you're working with this particular tool, you do have a choice of voice. So when it's reading it back to you, so you can dictate to it and you can have it read it back to you. It's called read aloud. You can, when it's reading it back to you, you can choose to have a male or a female's voice, and you can also choose to adjust the voice as well, faster, slower, and so forth. Dictating I found pretty good. The only thing I found a little bit frustrating when I was doing the dictate is asking it to put in bullet points. I've Googled, but it doesn't seem to come out correctly. The key word is to say bullet style. That's what it was. Now, when you say make bullet style, for me, that just didn't work. And that's what keeps on coming up when I Google. So hopefully they'll get that sorted out and fix it up pretty soon. Some of the things you can get it to do is do a full stop. Now, they say period, but if you say full stop, it actually does still work as full stop. Comma, question mark, exclamation mark, colon, new line, semicolon, open quotes, close quotes. You can even tell it to, you can even say smiley face and it'll put a smiley face in there for you when you're dictating to it. The read aloud feature is quite nice. If you're one of those people that reads but you tend to struggle trying to read, there is a tool called Focus. You'll find the feature for Focus under the tab for View. You'll find the command for Focus and also Immersive Reader. Now, when you click on Focus, so you go View and then click on Focus, it gives you a page and then you have sort of black around the outside of it. The idea is so that it doesn't distract you from all of the other features of Word. Even the ribbon is gone and it's out of the way. That's what the focus feature does. You can hit the little restore down button and then it'll take you back into Word. When you go to view and press the immersive reader, this changes the ribbon along the top, and the idea of that is to help you to read your document a little bit better. So the features you'll find in there is the read aloud that we've talked about before, but you'll also find an option there for the column width where you can make the column width very narrow. That way you're focusing on less words and you're focusing on the center of the page. So when you're doing your speed reading, the idea is to keep your head in the center of the screen and your eyes to move left and right rather than swinging your head and following the words. So that's the idea, I guess, behind that one. You do have an option to make it narrow, which makes it a little bit wider, then moderate, and then completely wide. They're the options that you have. You can also change the page color. So if you have issues with your eyes, you can change the page color. So if you choose the black, what you're actually going to get is a blue background with the white writing. That's what you're actually going to get when you choose that color. When you choose most of the others, it's the background. Instead of having it a harsh black on the outside left and right edge, you will get that color displaying there, and you can choose from more colors in that part. The next one is line focus. You can choose the option for one line, and what that does is it allows you to see one stretch, one line, and on the right you get these little arrows that you can press to go up and down, so that when you're ready you can read the next line and then the next line when you're ready, and then the next line, or go back one. So it's really handy to really keep your focus on line per line. You can choose to have 3 lines, so you're reading 3 lines, so you get a bit more of a flow. And then the last option is to have 5 lines. The option for text spacing is quite good because it breaks it up. It can break it up into your syllables. So there's a button there for syllables, and you can have that on or off. So it breaks it up for you, so it helps you to pronounce the words. So these are some nice little tools that you can find in Word to help you concentrate and read on what you need to get to. So thank you for listening. Remember to subscribe for further podcasts, and we also have YouTube channel Analir Pisani that you can have a look at as well.